number 1.
The 1932 Ford Victoria, priced at $22,500. This 32 Vicky is finished in orange over a black interior and shows around 1,500 miles since completion. According to the seller, the car features a fiberglass body in very good condition. Power comes from a 351 Cleveland engine, with 4 barrel heads and an Edelbrock 600 CFM carburetor with an electric choke. The engine uses electronic ignition for easy starting, and it's paired with a 3-speed FMX automatic transmission. The vehicle is equipped with a Ford 9-inch rear end and 390 posi gears. As the seller notes, the chassis is set up with quality components throughout. Up front is a polished stainless Heights Mustang 2 independent suspension with coilover shocks, while the rear uses a polished 4-link setup with matching coilovers. Steering is handled by a sweet rack and pinion system. Stopping power comes from Wilwood power brakes with stainless steel brake lines. Inside, the car is equipped with Classic Instruments electronic gauges, a polished tilt steering column, a banjo-style steering wheel, bomber-style seats, power windows, and a locker shifter. The seller reports that the Vicky runs and drives very well and is enjoyable on the road. They may consider a trade for something that fits the whole family, but would prefer to sell. Comes with a clean title. Located in Paducah, Kentucky.
Vehicle number 2.
The 1926 Ford Model T, priced at $31,500. As listed, this 26 Model T is a clean old-school hot rod built from an original steel body, finished in black over a gray interior. As the seller notes, power comes from a crate 350 small block engine with a mild cam, showing only about 500 miles when the current owner purchased it. The engine is paired with a turbo 350 automatic transmission. Braking is handled by disc brakes on all 4 corners. The car includes power windows, updated suspension components, and a straightforward hot rod interior. The seller notes that the passenger side glass is cracked and will need replacement, and the visor needs additional tack, welds to be fully finished. Otherwise, the car is described as complete and road-ready. According to the seller, this Ford draws a crowd wherever it goes and is often the oldest car at local cruise-ins and shows. The seller has dropped the asking price to $31,500 and is firm on no trades, as they're already looking at another vehicle. The car shows 3,243 miles on the odometer and carries a clean title. Located in Cynthiana, Kentucky.
Vehicle number 3.
The 1927 Ford Roadster, offered at $24,995. described in the listing, this 27 Roadster is built on a fiberglass body and sits low, with full fenders and a shortened windshield. Power is provided by a 327 paired with a 700 R4 automatic transmission. Out back, a Ford 9-inch rear end with 411 gears and strange axles sends power through a set of Hoosier QuickTime Pro 28 by 14.5 15 LT tires. The chassis uses a custom frame with a 4-link rear suspension, panhard bar, adjustable coilover shocks, and a functional e-brake setup. An adjustable proportioning valve and cleanly mounted master cylinder round out the undercarriage details. Steering comes through a rack and pinion setup, and the car is equipped with 4-wheel power disc brakes. The brakes use aerospace components, calipers, and cross-drilled and slotted rotors. Inside, the Roadster features a beige interior with a wood steering wheel, B&M shifter, and VDO gauges. Basic seat belts are installed for both occupants. The car rides on centerline wheels with radial tires up front. According to the seller, the exterior is finished in bright red, and the fiberglass bodywork is straight with a professional-level paint job. Located in Palmetto, Florida.
Vehicle number 4.
The 1929 Ford Tudor sedan, priced at $14,000. As listed, this 29 Tudor sedan is set up as a late 1940s-style traditional hot rod and shows about 6,000 miles. Power comes from a rebuilt Model A 4-cylinder fitted with a Tattersfield downdraft intake and a real Stromberg 97 carburetor. A Model B distributor has been added to make starting and driving easier. The mechanical brakes have been completely gone through and are said to work well, including the parking brake. The car has been converted to a 12-volt system with fresh wiring, and the lights operate properly. The top has been chopped 5 inches, and both the roof wood and outer skin are new. All glass has been replaced with newer safety glass. It runs on 16-inch 1935 Ford wire wheels with new tires and tubes. The engine is noted to run cool, and the running gear was recently built by Benny's Model A. Inside, the Tudor is equipped with low-back bomber-style seats and seat belts. A manifold heater is included and will be installed by the seller. The seller is open to trades, especially for another hot rod, possibly a T-bucket, but is willing to consider other offers. The car is described as very solid overall with minimal rust and carries a title in the seller's name. Located in Dawsonville, Georgia.
Vehicle number 5.
The 1931 Ford 5-window coupe, priced at $30,000. As listed, this 31 Ford is original Henry Ford steel. The car is built on a Speedway chassis and shows roughly 2,000 miles. It uses a 350 small block engine with a mild cam, an Edelbrock 3x2 setup, lake-style headers, an aluminum radiator, and a turbo 350 automatic transmission. A Ford 9-inch rear end with coilovers handles the back, and the car is equipped with disc brakes at all 4 corners. The seller notes that the car drives and stops as it should. It has bumps and bruises consistent with its patina-heavy style, which leans toward an old-school hot rod look. The exterior has a black over red patina, and the interior is finished in red with bomber seats, a chrome tilt column, and an aluminum trim setup. Most of the glass is standard except for the door windows, which are plexiglass. According to the owner, new wheels and tires are installed. The car is described as attention-getting and built for someone who appreciates a traditional, rough-around-the-edges style rather than a show finish. The seller is open to trades for something fast or unique and will consider cash offers. They may also consider a trade involving a fifth-wheel toy hauler, an open 18-foot car trailer, or a trade up or down. Located in Brevard, North Carolina.
Vehicle number 6.
The 1930 Ford Model A Tudor, priced at $25,000. As described in the listing, this 30 Tudor is an all-steel build running a 454 big block paired with a TH400 automatic transmission. The seller notes that it runs, drives, and stops well, and it's equipped with an aluminum radiator to keep things cool. As the owner notes, the car carries a clean title and has recently received fresh exterior paint in purple. It's presented as a straightforward hot rod with no major issues reported. The seller is open to trades for other hot rods, with a preference for a pickup. Clean title. Located in Huntsville, Alabama.
Vehicle number 7.
The 1935 Ford pickup, listed at $40,000. As the owner notes, this 35 Ford is a heavily modified early-style hot rod with a 6-inch chop, 6-inch channel, and 6-inch section. It uses a 1948 flathead engine that has recently received new head gaskets and studs, fresh water pumps, a new carburetor, a new fuel pump, and a Stromberg electronic distributor. A custom Walker radiator is also installed. The seller notes there are numerous other custom touches throughout. The truck retains a true 1930s-style front end and runs a 1939 3-speed manual transmission converted for an open-style drive shaft, paired with a banjo rear end. According to the seller, brakes and hubs are all new, and the block was flushed before installing the updated cooling components. As noted, it rides on Kelsey Hayes rims, adding to the period-correct look. The pickup is described as running, driving, and stopping, with the underside said to be as clean as the exterior. Exterior paint is black and the interior is finished in red. The build is not fully complete, side glass is still needed, but it has been drivable enough for local shows. The seller is offering it as is due to lack of time to finish it. Located in North Smithfield, Rhode Island.
Vehicle number 8.
The 1926 Ford Model T, priced at $20,000. As listed, this 26 Ford uses an original steel body that's been chopped and channeled. The body isn't perfect, and the seller notes it has a rough, race car look. It sits on a custom-built frame designed to handle significantly more power than the current setup. Power comes from a Vortec 350 small block with a mild cam, paired with a 700 R4 automatic transmission that includes a torque converter clutch. The rear end is a Grand National unit with 411 gears. Braking is handled by disc brakes up front and drum brakes in the rear. The car has been built with both drag racing and street use in mind. According to the seller, it has run a best of 12.08 seconds at 110 miles per hour in the quarter mile and 768 seconds at 89 miles per hour in the eighth mile. There is currently no cage, so it's more of a street strip setup than a dedicated race chassis. Interior features include a hand-tooled leather roof insert and dash panel, gray Recaro seats, and a basic interior layout. The windshield is glass, while the side and rear windows are yellow Lexan. The seller describes the car as reliable and turnkey since it was built in 2012 by them and their car club. It can be driven long distances, 5 hours or more, to shows without issue. Exterior paint is purple and the interior is black. The seller is asking $20,000 and is open to negotiation but not interested in trades. Located in Florissant, Missouri.
Vehicle number 9.
The 1940 Chevrolet Business Coupe, priced at $39,500. As described in the listing, this 40 Chevrolet comes equipped with a fresh 383-stroker small block Chevy with aluminum heads, topped by a 671 B&M blower, and fed by dual Holley 650 quick fuel carbs. Power is sent through a new turbo 350 automatic transmission with a 2800 RPM stall. The rear end is a new Moser Engineering 12-bolt posi with 373 gears, mounted on a new 4-link suspension with coilover shocks. Braking is handled by 4-wheel disc brakes, and the car has a new stainless steel exhaust. According to the seller, the car looks and runs excellent and is very fast. The interior includes leather seating, power windows, and a new stereo system. The exterior is finished in bright yellow with a white interior. As noted, the vehicle has 7,500 miles since completion and a clean title in hand. The build is described as a well-maintained older project with modern upgrades, and it could use a good interior detail. The seller is open to trades. Located in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee.
Vehicle number 10.
1928 Ford 5-window coupe, priced at $35,000. According to the seller, this 28 Ford is an original West Coast hot rod with a V8 flathead engine and a manual transmission. As the seller notes, the exterior shows its original paint with a well-preserved patina. The car is reported to run and drive well. Interior color is black and the exterior is orange. The car has been inspected and titled in Oregon, and the seller holds a Georgia title in their name. The seller is open to trades or best offers and confirms the car comes with a clean title. Located in Lawrenceville, Georgia.
Vehicle number 11.
The 1923 Ford T-Bucket, priced at $26,500. As described in the listing, this 1923 T-Bucket is a high-powered build featuring a complete blown small block ATK 350 crate engine. It's equipped with an 871 supercharger, dual 650 Edelbrock carburetors, and an Enduro big and ugly injector hat. Power is sent through a turbo 350 automatic transmission with 8mm pulleys and belt, and the intake manifold is polished for a clean look. The chassis is a Speedway T-Bucket kit, and it uses a Curry 9-inch Ford rear end. According to the owner, the build includes a full range of custom performance upgrades, reflecting over $40,000 invested by the builder. The exterior is finished in black with a matching black interior. The seller notes there are too many details to list. Clean title. Located in Cape Coral, Florida.
Vehicle number 12.
The 1950 Chevrolet 3100. Offered at $20,000. As the seller notes, this 50 Chevy truck is a classic chopped hot rod with a cammed-out 350 small block engine, long tube headers, a Holley carburetor, and a 300 RPM stall converter. It comes with air conditioning, though the compressor needs attention. The truck has an automatic transmission and is described as rust-free. According to the seller, the exterior is blue and in good condition with just a few minor touch-ups needed, while the interior is black. The seller notes that it's a head-turner and fun to drive. Trades are considered, up or down, and the truck comes with a clean title. Located in Cullman, Alabama. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and turn on the notifications.